Gemini. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini. If you have Gemini anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. Also, if you were drawn to this reading, if there was something in the title or something in the imagery that has drawn you to this reading, there is a message here for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Always practice good discernment when deciding what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Also, Gemini, this week there is a waxing gibbous moon in the sign of Capricorn. With that waxing gibbous moon in the sign of Capricorn, we will all be focusing in on becoming useful or being useful in society. Do not be surprised if you're not giving yourself enough credit or that you're pulling away from those that are closest to you. Gemini, what that is Spirit asking us to move past self-doubt and start trusting our inner wisdom, our inner intuition. Thank you. And cards for the sign of Gemini. Final card for the sign of Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, and the Emperor card. The High Priestess and the Emperor card. And the underlying messages is the Four of Pentacles. And if you can see that Four of Pentacles, not only is it about balance, but it's also about guarding ourselves and really taking a look at and really practicing discipline. I do believe that that is the underlying messages or the foundation of this message for you this week, Gemini. In your home life or in your professional life, in your work life, in your business life, in your career, you have moved on. You have moved past a disappointment, a betrayal, and you are moving into a place of abundance. You have the chance, you have the opportunity to win out over the competition and form a new partnership. And you have everything you need to succeed and to stay focused. And you have everything you need to achieve the success that you are looking for. So it's just feeling like that you have turned a corner in your career. And you're coming to a point in your career, in your business, in your work life, in your professional life, in your public life, that you've turned a corner and you have set yourself up for success, and you have paired yourself with the right people to ensure that you achieve the success that you are looking for. But stay guarded. Stay guarded, Gemini. And I think that this has come up in past readings with the sign of Gemini. There's been situations in the past. There's been instances in the past where you've had a difficult time keeping your work life, your public life, separate from your home life, and that boundaries were crossed and boundaries were confused or conflicted. And so where maybe quite possibly you were working with close friends, and so you were trying to work with them all day and then party or go home with them at night. But Spirit is asking you to keep those boundaries. Keep your private life and your public life separate. Do compartmentalize and separate your private life from your professional life. Do stay guarded on that. Do stay guarded on that. And it is about finding balance here in your home life, here in your private life. You really thought that once you got your career on track, that your home life, your personal relationships, and your finances would automatically just fall into order and fall into track and fall into place. But that's not the case. That is not the case. And so while you may be achieving some success in your public life, that's not the case when it comes to your personal relationships, when it comes to your finances. And Spirit is asking you, again, Gemini, to really find balance and have a guardedness and have that separateness where you have one compartment for your professional life, one compartment for your finances, one compartment for your relationships, and one compartment for your home life. And while they all do work together to some degree, there's a different way of approaching that and a different way of planning that. It's asking you not to combine all of those things, but to keep each of those separate, to find the balance that you are looking for. Final thoughts, final messages. And look at that stress card. Look at that stress card. And so I do believe that even though things are going as you thought that they would in your career, you did not plan for the amount of stress, the amount of pressure that this success in your professional life was going to bring you. And there's burdens that come with being successful. And again, I think it goes back to this Four of Pentacles on keeping things together but separate, and really compartmentalizing that and not trying to combine them all into one situation. And when I see this Emperor card here, Gemini, in order to be a good leader, in order to be a good emperor, it is about mastering and ruling each situation on an individual term And again, that goes back to having a specific plan for each situation, having a specific plan for your career, having a specific plan for your personal relationships, having a specific plan for your finances, and having a specific plan for every aspect of your life to achieve that success that you're reaching in your career life, to bring that level of success into all aspects of your life. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. You have a blessed week.